MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder John Jay.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mariano Lester started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. On the ground to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the sinker ball is the toughest pitch to hit because you're told all the time to look down for a ball, and every pitcher's told to get it down. But then when you start to swing and the ball sinks even more, that's when you get ground balls. So you got to go there with a real good game plan of making him get that ball up, which he knows he's not trying to do. It's a tough battle. All right, here's how the Cards line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Carl Crawford.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Carl Crawford. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Shortstop. Hanley.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Takes this the other way to right. Lester is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Peralta's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Into the box now. Chris Davis looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Dodgers get one courtesy of Carl Crawford. Second inning coming up, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Matt Adams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And now a pitch on the way. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Number 4.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
That's
2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. One out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Digging in now, Johnny Peralta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Runners on first with one down. Ball 2 now.
This is a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they can continue to stay in good counts.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another payoff pitch, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. At the plate is Andre Ethier. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Andre Ethier.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to third. 1 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Wainwright ready. The 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Called strike 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Peralta towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. His club trails 1-0. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network.
Leading off for the
So
Cardinals,
stepping in, Adam Wainwright, 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now is John Jay, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson is up with it on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
13, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
This pitch is popped up. Donaldson is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mariano Lester, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Crawford going back to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Now in the box, Evan Gaucho. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gaucho.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jay has a read on it. One down.
Batting ninth. Pitcher Clayton Kershaw.
Striding into the box, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carl Crawford. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Wainwright looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One home now to Crawford.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that one misses way inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Digging in for his second at bat, Melky Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Grounder down the line at third, but foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lays off 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ethier's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman number 16.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Colton Wong will stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Ethier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup.
The
Nice
batter,
job of staying
50,
back on it,
pitcher
and he's
Adam
able to
Wainwright.
tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now is John Jay. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crawford has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cards lead it 4-1. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it is on 3-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not going to be in time as Ramirez has himself a stolen base.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Grounded to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Jay has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wainwright comes set. First pitch on the way. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-2 game.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Dodgers 2. Digging in and looking for more, Mariano Lester comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. His first homer here in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina.
Line to the right side. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 St. Louis. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Evan Gaucho comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Grounded to short. Peralta's up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Adrian Gonzalez
please.
will get the
Now
call to
batting for
pinch hit
pitcher
here as we'll
Kershaw.
see what he can do with
Number
2 out and the
23.
base is empty.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Wainwright's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers 2.
Your
Benny
attention, please.
Pena takes over
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
6th inning on the
Dodgers,
mound.
Number 25, Benny Pena.
Melky Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Melky Cabrera.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Crawford is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single
Second
pitch.
baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. 1-0 count, here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 50, pitcher Adam Wainwright.
Ready once again, Adam Wainwright. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's inside. 2-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. We'll get another look at Carl Crawford leading off when we return. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Dodgers 2. Here's Carl Crawford now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they could start making some adjustments.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The shortstop, number 13, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lester has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the 7th here in game 1. St. Louis is out in front, 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far.
Your
Justin Bosarge
now
is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Justin Bosarge.
Digging in once again, John Jay. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
John Jay.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 1-2, and he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Mariano Lester.
Mariano Lester will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Adams.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's Matt Adams now. Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. The 0-1 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's time
One left for the Cardinals. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. And Peralta's throw is in time for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Andre Ethier.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jay has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They trail 5-2. Javi Guerra has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Javi Guerra.
Standing in, Yadier Molina. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Yadier Molina.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Ethier's able to look this one in for the 1st out.
Now batting,
time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Johnny Peralta now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here for Johnny Peralta. His first homer so far in the series as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Left fielder number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
At the plate, Colton Wong. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gaucho over to his left. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Dodgers 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. In now, Evan Gaucho.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Chris Johnson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Johnson.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Johnson. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Weak roller right side. He's got to hurry, and he's safe. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He'll start in with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Here it comes, 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They still trail here. It's 6-2. J.P. Howell enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Matt Holliday will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are two good pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. The pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, center fielder, John Jay.
In now is John Jay. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Matt Carpenter. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 2-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gaucho fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Jason Mott, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Jason Mott.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two, here it comes. Lined back over second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner at first with no outs here. To short, hit hard. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll cut things to 6-3 now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Trevor Rosenthal takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Into the box, Andre Ethier. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Count. Here it is. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Fouled back. A runner at second, nobody out. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Third baseman.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Here it comes on 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. First and second now, 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. Peralta for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Six to 3, the final score today. The St. Louis Cardinals jump out to a 1-0 series lead. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. Credit the save to Trevor Rosenthal. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.